Alright, so my game is called Off the Balls. I'm going to show you a demo of it. It's very, the FPS is very low on Apple computers, but when I take it and put it on my Windows computer, it runs a lot better. So one of the three main problems that I had while making this game was including this like movement aspect and adding a line to wherever you drew. So that code would be found right here. So in this ball code, you can see that this code right here was what made it so hard to find what direction the ball was going to go in. And then you had to find the direction and input it. So wherever the ball was pointed at, you would add a directional speed and then multiply it by a certain denominator so it would slow down over time. And then down here is where the gravity is. So the more you add to it, the faster it goes down. The second main issue I had was trying to fix this lagging issue, which, as you can tell, I still haven't really figured that one out. But what I tried doing was, instead of blitting every one of these balls at once, I tried to blit them. Whatever was on screen, I would blit. If it wasn't on screen, then it wouldn't blit. But that hasn't worked. I'm still trying to figure it out. Another thing that we had issues was making these rotate and making the particles rotate. So if you can see, these particles rotate slowly over time. We found this code here, which made it a little bit easier to kind of figure out what we were doing. So this is what our main goal was, to make things like rotate as time went on, and how we did that was to use pygame.rotate and then rotate it a little bit each frame, so it would kind of give off this rotating effect. I think our last issue was just getting particles to work in general. So we had these like smoke particles that would come off the ball. That would be these like particles here. And then I tried making the particles bounce off other balls around it, so it kind of have like some physics to it. It didn't exactly work, but I tried. It didn't work though. And then, just making the game work in general was pretty difficult because the game we originally based it off of was made in Unity, and that's a lot harder to compare to, so this was the game we based it off of. And as you can tell, it runs a lot better than our game. But you can see how close we got. The skills that you should have before you try making a game like this would be determination and to not give up, because we kind of it was a lot harder than we expected to make this like very simple game. All right.